All right. Yeah, there are several things someone can lie to you about, but the problem is the birth certificate, though I didn't get the actual name of the hospital, did show Patrick was born in Virginia Beach, right? A hospital there, right? I don't know the name of it, right? And it was years ago. She sent it to me around 2000 anyway, but it did list an area where she frequented, right? As being where Patrick was born, which was Virginia Beach, Virginia, right? Now, I don't know exactly where, she moved to, I don't know. And she did, I do know she was in uh, the Little Creek, Norfolk area, right? When I broke up with her the year prior to having Patrick, right? But, I asked the normal questions you would ask, and among them is, well, how much did the child weigh, right? And he weighed 4 pounds 9 ounces, and both her and her then husband Scott told me the same thing, right? It's the whole point to everything, right? If someone's lying to you, their lie has to fit something for you to believe it anyway, right? You're not just going to say, well, okay, right? Well, one of the things she showed me is Pat was born in Virginia Beach, Virginia, right? Wow, it's what I think it even possible, right? And I know that's the local hospital, and there should be a hospital in Virginia Beach, Virginia, right? I don't know what it's called. I don't remember specific details because she sent it to me, in an email, right? And a couple of pictures too, right? And I even talked to him on the phone unless he's babysitting for a friend. I mean, which becomes a more elaborate story, right? And of course, the other possibility, she miscarried two children, not one. She couldn't carry Pat or the second child she said she got pregnant by Scott with, right? That's all I know about it, too. She told me she also miscarried a second child with Scott, right? She couldn't have a second baby with him. Now, she thought the first baby was his, but the birth weight denounces that, right? Alone, because she met him in December. Even if you go from the 1st to the 31st of May, that's not even 6 months, right? I know. So, say you count the whole month of December, January, February, March, April, May, that's not even 6 months. Well, normal children are 2 pounds at 6 months, right? He wouldn't even survive. Now, it just be lying completely. I said that too. I don't know. I never had a child. Could she be transgender? Could there be other issues? I don't know. Right. I didn't call her. She called me in 2000, which was 3 years supposedly after he was born. Right. Now, remember the birth date. I seen the birth certificate. Right. Now, I didn't see the weight on the birth certificate, which was different than mine, but I can't say if it was a shorter form of the birth certificate. But it did list, the typical things: the name of the mother, the name of the father, and the birthplace, which was the Virginia Beach Hospital, right? The time, probably, I don't remember all that details, though, but they do certain things, and then there's supposed to be a signature by a doctor, like with my birth certificate, right? Like I can prove I was born as Shane Edward Lee, that's my birth name, right? Because I got a real problem with the VA and the Navy, right? Nah, you don't worry me. The FBI acronyms, that's what worries me. Right. Uh-huh.
Cameras. With even bigger surprises. I'm Claudia Conway. Buckle your seatbelts. There's a plot twist coming.
Isn't there always? Isn't there always? But the problem with entertainment is twofold. One, I'm not gonna buy your stuff if I can't sing it, idiot. Right. First off, if I can't sing your damn song and only you can sing the song, that's suspicious in the first place. So, yeah. I'm not gonna buy it because it's a waste of time. Right. I can't even sing it if I buy it. First off, FBI, whoever came up with this bullshit idea of musical copyright infringement bullshit you're trying to shovel me. Right? Second off, anyone can sing a song. Usually it's by imitation or impersonating somebody. And you learn to sing a song. Why do you think all the monks in the Catholic Church do this? Be-da-ba-dee-ha, yeah. And they sound kind of 15th century. That's why. It's how they sang back then, I guess. And if you hear it on a song or on the radio, you can impersonate it. You can impersonate it. That's a big part of music anyway, is imitating the person next to you to make one sound or unison, right? It's how you learn to sing in a choir, too. You're even if you have different sections like the bass, the baritone, the alto, the tenors, the countertenors, whatever, right? All the way up to first and second soprano, right? And again, there's reasons for that, right? It's all about, blending your voices, both the males and the females. The females sing the higher octaves and the males the lower. Well, I can sing all octaves, right? And I learned that by imitating the voices I hear on the cartoons on TV. That too is something you're showing me entertainers can do. NBC, CBS. Even Howard on the Big Bang series doing impersonations, right? Right. Come on. I'm not dumb. Are you? Are you? Are you trying to interfere with a whole different idea of entertainment called impersonation, right? Where you sound like somebody else who you don't even know what you're doing, even recognize your voice. Right. Well, I can do that song. Even if it's all corn, leghorn. But that's the point about culture. You can't eliminate that slave culture is a part of most cultures, right or wrong, but you can stop the practice of slavery, right? But even working a job, even a crappy job for low pay is the same thing, right? In a way, yeah. It's another form of slavery because you're not paying the person enough to really live off of, right? It ain't no different. No, it ain't. The difference is you accept it as something people have to do to survive, right? Well, if I'm doing it to survive, it's next to slave labor to me, right? Because you don't want to do it yourself. Exactly. It's called doing the crap work nobody else wants to do. Like when I was on the Navy, I was supposed to learn to be an electrician. Well, instead they put me in the damn head cleaning the damn toilets, which I gladly did. Why? Because one can electrocute you like King showed me it could. That's the point. The other one can't. The other one I can do for a whole damn year and not worry about them. From the whole year of 92, 91 to 92. I believe, from 92 to 93, right? Because we got back in March of 92 with our first cruise, which was from 91, starting around September to March, right? For 6 months. That was my first tour, right? Now, for the first year, 7 months to 8 months, anyway, August, September, right? I got to the ship in December of 90, right? Was on there till the first cruise in September of 91, right? That was 6 months, right? Got back in March of 92, right? And for the next year, I was working in the head, in the galley, and in the head, right? Just cleaning the damn toilets, right? Then we started the second tour from 93, right? March to October, right? Or September again, right? And got back in September. And when I got back, I started getting late again. I tried to give up on Sheena a little bit too, both trying to be there for her because we had sex in case I got pregnant or something crazy like that. You never know. All it takes is one time, is what I was taught. But I would never intentionally, even if confused with my ex-girlfriend, call her names. It's like the song, What Do You Think? I'm a hopeless romantic. Though I know the N word being from the South. I was exposed to racism and ain't saying I can't understand racism and act racist at times, but I'm not usually serious about it like you see it in the movies, right? Now, like it or not, racism and slavery should be fictionalized, but it is a real part of our past. That's the problem too, right? You can't eliminate the fact that some people don't know better than they're supposed to know, right? And that's the point too. They do dumb things, right? Like try to make people work for, no money and work their land and all that crap. And that's what it's really about, right? Bringing human beings and treating them like they're cattle. Right. Well, even when you price yourself, you're selling yourself as what? Entertainment. Entertainment. You're still doing something wrong there. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. If you don't believe in slavery, why you're selling yourself? Selling yourself to the highest bidder. Right? That's slavery too. Because you're like their little monkey on the leash. And you can only tell people what you're approved to tell them, right? Why don't people talk about me but on, the shows, World Dumbest or something, right? That's all they were approved to talk to me about, right? No one else, not Oprah, not Dr. Phil, not Ellen, not Steve Wilco, not anyone, unless it's part of their programming, can talk about me outside of norm, unless it's a news feed and I'm injured or something. They happen to do a story on it. Now, WTOC, WJCL, or again, WSAV can, because they're a real news organization, right? And I'm a real living human being, right? But who has to, do it? A reporter first has to hear about my story and really want to do something about it. Help me, right? First, right? Second, it has to be approved, right? By the producers and the people who run the whole show, right? It's still part of, are we interested in Mr. Lee's story or not, to help me or not, too, right? And that's the whole point, too, right? If nobody does, nobody does. Either I can't make it, right? That ain't my job, right? Exactly.